Hello everyone, this is AC130, and today we're going to be taking a look at something that I found to be very funny. So, um, here main event, it was um, Maximus, were hitting an artillery position in a PO2. He's my gunner. So, on this first pass, I look to line up a string of targets to get my bombs off on, because I'm not too sure of what the AAA situation is at this target. I don't know if it's up or if it's not. And as you can see here, I kind of clumsily maneuver my plane in the position for this. It kind of don't see those last artillery pieces until the last minute, and then this plane isn't exactly the greatest turning of aircraft. So I kind of do a clumsy job of getting the bombs off, which was entirely my fault. Kind of just drop one, just to drop it there. Drop another one as well. And unfortunately, those land on the wrong side of the tree line and too far away to do any real damage. Come back in on one of them. Drop it right just a little bit past it. And drop another one directly onto that AAA position, and it explodes. And I come over here, I look for another target, which I determine to be the bunker, and so I drop my final bomb on that bunker. So now I'm out of ordnance, and there's no AAA active, so I choose to do what I can to keep the aircraft, or for the Russian army, and I bring my plane around, come in real low, and try and give the gunner a chance to shoot at these ground targets. So, chop the power, try and line him up. Fortunately, he doesn't quite get a shot here until it's too late, and by then the AAA gun is out of range. So I come up, I actually try and use my Colt 45 against some of these ground targets as well, and with little success, obviously, as you could imagine. So, anyway, come out, almost stall out, a little bit of a panic there, and, yeah. So, come back around for another run. This thing is just so slow, it's not even funny how slow it is. It's like flying a Cessna that, very weak Cessna is how it feels to fly. It's also very emblematic of most Russian aircraft in that it tries to kill you 24/7. You pull too hard, spin. You go too fast, spin. You go too slow, thaw out, crash in the trees. You don't take off long enough, spin. So anyway, right now I'm just getting my bearings, trying to figure out where I am. I actually lose them at this point. I think that I'm on a different hedgerow than I actually am. So I'm thinking that this is the hedgerow where the artillery is, and not the one all the way over there. I know, not very smart of me, but you know what? I don't care. I was tired. So anyway, I fire off a flare where I think it is, direct my gunner on where to shoot, and he informs me that he doesn't see anything. So now I realize my mistake. So come back around. Make another turn. That A20 actually sees us, and when this was happening, he wrote something in chat about the biplane doing stuff over here, and it was quite entertaining, actually. So, anyway, right now we're quite high up. Make a few turns in. Just trying to maneuver this thing in the position. It's so hard to communicate with your gunner, especially in this thing where it's like, oh, you want to do one thing? Okay, let's do that, and then, you know, it's a whole thing. So, still looking for a target here, and, circling around, trying to, see if that'll work as a tactic, or if we need to go low, and, he can't see he just can't get into the range of fire. I can't get low enough without turning the plane too much. He can't get the gun to bear, so I chop the power and try and get low. And they really do need to fix some of these gunner animations. It's a little bit insane, but that's not the most important thing, as you'll see. So I realize that not much can be done. So I bring the power back on. Instead of doing the smart thing and leaving, I decided to go around for one more try. And so right here, there's you can see the A20 up there. And at this point I realize, okay, doing this in the air has no effect. We gotta do a different tactic. So I land. I know, crazy tactic, but I see this truck up here. And I figure, hey, if I can land, maybe my gunner can strafe it. So we pass by it. Actually takes a while because we're going downhill. We're just about to stop at just about the right place, but then I advance my throttle because I see this truck. And it's very hard for this plane to stop, as it turns out. So finally managed to bring the plane to a stop. And he starts opening fire on that truck, which does absolutely nothing for whatever reason. And it does seem that he's hitting the truck. The only issue is that, I don't know. IL-2's damage model is broken. Like, look at this. He's just emptying a full clip into the truck, and nothing's happening. It's just going poof, 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 and not a single hit is observed. Look at that. It's insanity. And it even goes so far as me taking my my 45 and trying to attack it. So now at this point, I decide there's nothing that can be done here. So try to I try to take off. But I find out, but I get stuck in the mud. And so that just didn't become an option anymore. So at this point, we are now POWs of the Germans. So that's the video. Hopefully everyone enjoyed, and I might do another one of these soon. So see you guys.